This is Fisker on the monthly chart, and you can see how price broke out a couple of months ago out of this down channel. Key levels currently are $7. As you can see, that's where price has been rejected several times. And the $8 level, again, price has been rejected from this current level. Also, it served as support back in June of last year. Now, price is at a critical point since bottoming out in April and respecting this short-term uptrend line. Price declined from $7 to $5.63 this past week. And so next week is going to be critical, whether it's going to bounce higher or go lower and close. Well, that's going to decide where price is going to head over the coming weeks. Now, why did price just dump $1.50 this week? Well, let's look at this article. It is coming from Motley Fool. Again, why Fisker stock dropped double digits this week. So stock hit a wall this week that sent it's plunging after a recent run. Shares had soared by more than 25% in the 3-week period before reversing course this week. The sharp gains for Fisker stock in recent weeks came after the company officially introduced its next upcoming vehicle models. You got the PEAR electric car designed for urban environments, Alaska's electric pickup truck, and Rōnin 4-door convertible sports car are expected to be part of Fisker's lineup by the end of 2026. Perhaps more importantly, the company separately announced plans to accelerate deliveries of its first offerings. I'll say its flagship vehicle, the Ocean, luxury EV SUV in the US, as it expects to ramp up production from 180 vehicles per day to 300 in the fourth quarter. Fisker uses automotive contractor manufacturer Magna International for assembly of its vehicles. So Fisker is the NVIDIA of EV cars. As you know, NVIDIA just designs the chips and then outsources their design to companies such as Taiwan Semiconductor. The sell-off is partly due to more macroeconomic issues. The Federal Reserve didn't raise rates this past week, but it did signal that there could be another rate increase before the end of the year. And that's why we've seen the dollar rise and the stock market fall this past week. That's caused several high-growth EV stocks to drop. Shares of Tesla and Rivian joined Fisker in this week's decline. As of the end of August, a whopping 43% of Fisker's share float was sold short, according to MarketWatch. Now, this could lead to a sharp short squeeze if Fisker's vehicle ramps and expanded deliveries are successful. A potential short squeeze isn't a reason to own the stock, but if one sees Fisker's execution going well, this week's drop could play off down the road. The key question is how successful its sales growth and vehicle adoption will be moving forward. So again, kind of going back to the charts, and I want to scroll down to the daily chart, and we can see that price is again below the 200-day moving average, which is this yellow line. Again, implies that we're not quite at the bottoms yet. You can see price dipped on Friday and closing below all the moving averages. All these moving averages are going to serve as dynamic resistance. Now, shorter term, you can see how price did breach this daily short-term uptrend line, which we'll put in yellow. Again, the test is going to be 550 next week. Now let me just see if I can see. Going to spike here. We have a gap higher. All right. So here becomes the level of interest down at 440. And we're going to call that daily buyers. at 440. Let's go over the structure. We have a weak leg in, so a drop in price, 2 basic candles, and then a rally out. Have a gap the following day, and another gap the following day. So this is a level of interest where if price breaches the short-term weekly uptrend, I would anticipate price at least pausing at the 440 level. Nevertheless, I'm going to extend this downward channel just in case. Again, next week and probably the following couple of weeks are going to be crucial. Let's see if price is going to bounce again off this short-term uptrend line on the weekly chart, or breach below it and close below it and continue to decline. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.